Hello, everybody. I'm back here. In case we did our little member pre-stream thing, which is always kind of fun. And now we're here for the regular stream. I had mentioned on Wednesday that maybe we'd build that RC snowmobile. And I haven't decided for sure if that's going to be what I do. Chief's on the floor behind me. What's up, dude? Come hang out. Good boy. So I'll grab the snowmobile and we can discuss. Granted, the streams where I'm not building a kit typically go a little bit better. Why did you change clothes, Josh? I absolutely did not change clothes. I still got my Cletus shirt on, although Cletus did spin out of the truck race on lap 6 or 7, unfortunately. So it did not exactly go, cover your butthole. Did not exactly go how he was hoping, of course. What's up? Did you at least buy Victoria lunch for running around today? I did not. It was post lunchtime, so unfortunately, snowmobile like a Miami town car. Being a white so for those that don't know, I went and drove a white town car today. Snowmobile is a pretty good name for it. My ski ride has a Fusion 8. This is not a ski ride. This is a quite dated. Let's see. What do you think of this, Chief? This is the Art Attack. So, Sacramento Vanilla Ice. That was a bummer to watch. Those trucks look loose. I swear those trucks, I still call them Craftsman Truck Series. Those things always look loose. So, Chief working on that only cat stream. Yeah, he's a good boy. Heart Attack? No, it's called Art Attack. Although it smells like whoever was selling those has had heart attacks because it smells awful. Like the whole box, the whole thing, it just smells bad. Like, will you cover your business, dude? That's a me attack. I grew up with that TV show. I did not. That was a little bit, what do you call it? It was a little bit before my time. That's an old kit. It really is. I mean, I kind of want to build it. Should we just start it at least? That's a cool looking cat. Chief is a cool looking cat. It's, you know, he's in a poorly located position right now. Will you not hang out there? Either come up or get down. Build it. Let's we can go ahead and has a Kyosho vibe. Cart vibe. Kind of does. Yeah, we'll pull it up here. Let's at least like look into some of the parts and instructions, and then we'll decide from there if we want to build it. Because I haven't even done that. I just opened the box and it smells like cigarette smoke and now what? That's all he wants. Or. This is or. I almost bought one of those around 2009. How about that new Team Associated RC 1024? Honestly, the fact that they just don't care at all. They're just like, yep, call it an RC 10. I know we have RC8s and RC28s and RC12s, but we don't care about that anymore. We're just going to call it what we try and put on the box for everything. Oh, look at my pretty bottle. Snigs and regerts. That is about right for this thing. Okay. Let's take a look. So this is the Art Attack. Now you're interested because there's a box. Let's see. Assembly. This is the 4th edition. Look at that. Okay. Oof. These photos are. This is troubling. Did you need a Dremel? A Dremel with various bits for plastic machining. Having to do the machining with a Dremel, I don't care for that. That's okay. We need a utility knife, a drill with a 5/16, 3/32, and 7/64 and 1/8 inch drill bits. Interesting. Metric and English Allen wrenches. 3/16 quarter, 3/16 quarter, 3/8 socket wrenches, and 1/4 inch open end wrench. What in the? I don't have all those things up here. I mean, I have all of those things, but I don't have sockets up here. I don't. Okay, then. Well, I guess we're not going to build that tonight because I am not equipped for that up here. But I'll make sure I'm not spilling anything. Where's my beer? Oh, there it is. There's the seat. It's big. That's the seat. That's the body. So, I mean, this is a good size snowmobile. That's for sure. Vice grip, universal tool. So, I mean, I wonder how this sits about right here, probably. Yeah. I mean, this thing is good. Go get your tools. We will wait. I am just surprised at the things that they're asking me for. I think that maybe I'll get everything. I'll be prepared for next week. Just the size of that thing. Like, let me just compare this to some things for you. And then we'll come back to this project. But God damn it. Keep forgetting that the body of the IJ is not currently attached. So here's the IJ. Here's the front half of this. Like, I mean, it's pretty sizable. As far as asking what the belt looks like, it's not overly aggressive. It's this belt that smells like cigarettes. Awful. Oh, you know what it is? So this belt is a cogged belt on both sides that they have like manually shaved the cogs off of to create this. This is probably a belt off of something else that they have manufactured into what they probably based the whole design off of this belt. Woof. It stinks. Belt smell like Proline tires? No. I actually don't have a problem with the smell of Proline tires. That, on the other hand, I do not like. Like, I never felt like Proline tires had a bad smell to me. But Dart, you need to make a weighted moving rider so it will turn properly. Yeah. Now, I mean, the biggest problem is that I don't have a lot of snow unless I drive a couple of hours. So, you know, I really just needed to. What? What do you want? Come here. Come on. If you want attention. He reaches up and just gives you that, gives you the claws. Well, I'm sure it's managed. That is a little bit more common. Will Mylar balloons stay inflated in the car overnight? I don't know why. What does this question mean? What kind of, I don't know what you use Mylar balloons for. The ski ride needs the most active riders. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You know, will it hydroplane? That's, you put a hot enough motor in it, right? And then see if it'll skip across. You just need that nice, easy entry into the body of water. Send this sleigh dog to Matt. Build it and send it to Matt. It's not the worst. Yes or no, dude? I don't know. I don't know what Mylar balloons, what the tendency of inflation for Mylar balloons is for V-Day. Oh, interesting. Nicole will be gone for Valentine's Day. So we're saying, what is the date today? Today's the 13th. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Better be ready, boys. I got my electronics installed in my IJ, just waiting for my receiver to arrive. I like it. Have you seen CCX's videos on his snowmobile? I have not. I have not. Thanks, dude. Would you like to have some input into this? So I do want to make some progress on this thing, though. Granted, all of it has to happen in CAD, so we're not going to do that tonight. They will shrink in the cold. That's true. That is true. I came by the booth at KOH Saturday to say, hey, but it was just a pile of rocks left in the tent. Yeah, that was you know what? That was the best part, is because we sold out on Friday. And I was just like, you know what? Close the booth up, call it done, and we'll just hang out and watch the race. We had VIP passes that we didn't get to use the whole time until Saturday. So Saturday I just went and sat in VIP and had a prime rib lunch and good breakfast, hung out, watched the race. It's right there on like the start finish. So it's a great, you can see him coming in, you can look down, you can see him coming through the short course, you can walk out, they come right by you. Pretty awesome. I'm working tomorrow. My wife's getting a double time check for Valentine's Day. Wait, you get double time for Valentine's Day? That does not seem like a holiday that should count for double time. Time and a half. That's today's Friday the 13th. Oh, No wonder Nicole lost her goddamn cell phone yesterday. That was all invested in Paul Wolf and no power sharing. Man, KOH in general. Was that only last week? It was. Holy crap. It feels like an eternity ago. Oh my God. Now, I did take off this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, it a little bit of a recoup, feel a little better. Yeah. Speaking of KOH, I still can't get over that 4400 car hitting the VW size boulder at speed. So, dude, that was, yeah, that was a gnarly collision during qualifying. Hoping to wrap up the fab on the Rockabilly tomorrow. Oh, it's a good feeling to wrap up the fab. However, you still have a lot of work ahead because let me tell you, after the fab, still getting everything else, like painting it, doing all the body, however you're going to do it, wiring it, packaging it all in there. There's still plenty of work ahead. Double time on VD must be a stripper. Any advice on TIG welding? Yeah, I can give you some basic advice. So first of all, like settings that I suggest, I go over in my welder videos, and I think the videos on each of the builds, like the Jimmys and the Rockabilly. Beyond that, it's really just the practice of keeping your tungsten sharp, keeping it off of the material. That's the hardest part, is keeping the tungsten off of the material. And then it's just a matter of getting used to getting the joints to flow around. And it's similar to soldering. You can kind of tell, like, if the filler isn't flowing, there isn't enough heat. You can't stay on things for too long. You can, like, watch your base metal and make sure that it doesn't just start glowing and melting and things like that. So it's just a matter of heat control and flow. Practice. But honestly, it's like, starting on a project is the best way because it just makes you like, I got to do it. I started a project. I got to learn and I got to do it. But the other thing is like, don't just sit there and practice until you think you're perfect at it. Just start sticking shit together because the progress will make you feel better than anything. Like, honestly, build one and then it won't be your best one. And by the end of it, you'll be like, okay, I think I got this. Then build another one. Just build another. You've got all the tools already. You're already set up. Print another set of jigs. Build another one. Like, who cares? Build another one. Just build two more, whatever. But it'll come out so much better the next time, and then the next time, and the next time. So, but seeing progress while you're building, like for me at least, that's what makes me keep. If I was just like welding practice tubes, like for me, I weld like 3 practice tubes. I'm like, I got it. It's good enough. Let's go. Because I want to see that progress. I want to see what like let's do this. I don't want to just sit around and let's weld something. So yeah, just dive in. Why hasn't anyone made a UFO chassis since they have such success? There has been a couple of UFO chassis made. They're an oddly shaped chassis. When you do it in RC, it is odd as well. Like, you either have to make them pretty big. I like them. I think they look very cool. It's just a weird chassis to lend to RC in some ways. Because they're so small in the real world. Like, they're not, but they are with how they're packaged. So that when you try and put that on an RC and you have to cover up the things in an RC that you just have to, it either makes everything too small or you have to make it quite big, quite a lot bigger. Chief looks like he's saying how long you may live tonight. That's the vid I just watched. You assembly watch. What's the vid I just watched? You assembly watch. Yeah. this watch. Assembled it last night. That's how Matt got his. Yeah, I'm like, okay, let's do the next one. And then I gave him the first one because I was like, this second one. Wait, no. Did I end it? Yeah, I ended up. How did that work? I was going to give Matt the first one, make myself a better second one, but I like screwed up a bar on the second one. I was like, he can have this one. Yes, please, more welding talk. Throw in some notching while you're at it. It's also riveting. No, we don't rivet anything. Everything is either brazed or bolted, really. But I don't use rivets on anything. Building a cage is so therapeutic and relaxing. Chief is looking like perhaps he OD'd on gummies. I built this watch. Well, I assembled it anyway. You wearing it? I am wearing it. It's a fun one. I like it. I still have something in my eye, which is bugging the shit out of me now. But yes, it was a fun one to assemble. I did find out that it's the dial that I bought for this is inspired by a Lacoste watch. Granted, I don't think theirs has the date complication, which this one does, but whatever. What color tungsten do you use? I generally use red. I have been given some guidance to, I believe, use, I think, blue for low amperage stuff, but I haven't tried it yet. So I've used gray as well, and I believe gray is okay, but yeah. What is a UFO chassis? UFO chassis, Joe Thompson is who makes them. Let me pull up another window and I'll show you an example. UFO chassis Ultra 4. So I will share that particular tab with you. Share screen. So photos. It's not a great version. Is that a UFO? That's not a UFO. That is an old UFO chassis, I believe. So the UFO chassis, a lot of them are single seat center driver position, and they sit over top of a lot of the components. They sit over top of a lot of the drivetrain. They sit over top of the fuel cell, and it just kind of puts them in this high center location. You can see the tires for tire placement, all that kind of thing. Very cool. But again, it does make it a little bit different for, here's a cool, that must have just been coming off of something and kind of gave it that squat, which makes it look cool. They've also done some cool IRS type builds and things like that. Overall, just super cool, but out there designs, just way different than a lot of the other designs that you see. But Raul Gomez and JP Gomez have both won while driving UFO chassis builds. Paul Wolf killed it in the UFO. He did. Paul Wolf was driving one this year. He was leading at a point. Looked like he could have done it. Lost steering. Wasn't able to do it. My wife digs your cat. Can you explain Chief's breed to her? Yes. Chief and Sookie both are called Cheetos, which is half Bengal and half Osicat. Bengals are an absolute pain in the ass. Our previous cats, we had Bengals. We had two, I don't remember what they were, F3 Bengals, and they are an absolute nightmare. But they're also awesome. They're very talkative, things like that. So these have a lot of that, very active, very talkative. They're not very cat-like in a lot of ways. They demand a lot of attention. But then they're a little bit more tame from the Asa cat side. So that's what they are. Yeah. Kind of cool. It is a recognized breed now. Did you check out any Class 11s at KOH? I feel like VP could stamp out a 110 scale version of those along with Baja Bugs, like there's no tomorrow, and give to me. It would be cool. You know what I did do? I got a chance to look at a couple of Class 11s for 30 seconds. Like, not much. There was one right next to us, like in the booth next to us. There was one that I got to take a look at from Slow Ride. And it was very cool. You know, but what I actually did for the first time, I drove a Sand Scorcher for the very first time at King of the Hammers. Never driven one before. Drove it there. Yeah. I was like, damn, these are kind of cool. It'd be fun if it was larger. Bengals are the smallest big cat you can fit into the house. Yeah. Yeah. Like, you know, Chief he doesn't look very big here. He's like, what are you, Chief? Like 17 or 18 pounds? But you stretch him out, and that's when he's a big boy. And so if he wants, he can damn near get to the light switch. So he's lean, but he's still wet. Like he jumps on your chest when you're sleeping. It's like, oh, like that hurt. What about Maine Coons? Maine Coons are very cool. They get big, 30-some pounds, something like that. But they have long hair. They are cool looking though. Cat yoga. One of our cats learned how to turn on the sink faucet. Oh. We have a water fountain, a smart water fountain with an app for these guys, because they do prefer running water, and I don't need them learning tricks like that. I'm not sure my torque point girl is, but she is all of 18 pounds and can almost reach. Yeah. Oh yeah. Countertops are like, they can reach up to that for sure. Dogs rock. Dogs rock. You won't change me. I do like a dog as well, but I do like that I can just leave. I can leave them if I need to for a few days if required, and they're just fine. My daughter has Norwegian forest cats. They're nice. Yeah. Some of those, you know, like savannas and things like that, those things get real big as well. Leave food and water. They're good. We got, food, the water fountain, and the Robo litter box. Excellent. So they're quite happy, other than, you know, you come back and they'll let you know that, you know, they wish you were here the whole time. But yeah, that. We have a dog, and going away on vacation takes extra. Exactly. Now, I will say that anytime Nicole and I do leave, like, yes, we can just leave them for a few days if needed. However, we never do that. Like, if we're leaving for a day, we have a house sitter, and it's just nice for them, for security as well. And we just have good friends that, you know, well, it's actually one of my employees. She just stays here. And well, she's an employee now. So it's actually it's Karina's daughter. She stays, watches the cats the whole time. It's perfect. I have 70. Most people call them Doberman. Oh my god! I was like, what? 75? Like that's. I need to see this cat. Hey Josh, any chance of Wheels of Fortune for Beat the Creek? No, there is no chance of that. The Wheels of Fortune that I had for King of the Hammers were wheels that I had done and prepped for a different promotion that I was going to do. But since this King of the Hammers thing popped up last minute, I was just like, okay, I'm going to take those and we're going to do it for King of the Hammers instead. And I just won't do the other one. So that is why we had King of the Hammers Wheels of Fortune. It will not be an event thing that we do in the future. So that was just a one-time thing. How much is one of the kitties? I'd rather not. I'd rather not share how much these cats cost. How do you keep a cat that size entertained? It's pretty much the same way as you keep littler ones done. Laser pointers, a zip tie with a rubber band with a zip tie. Like if you just have a rubber band, you put a zip tie through it and you use like the zip tie as a tail and you just shoot it. Like these cats will play fetch for hours. It's crazy. Chief especially. Sookie will play it for less, but Chief will just straight up play fetch. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Ridiculous. Cat basically writes an orange. Yeah. My cat cost. Try kids. Cats are 1,000% agree with that. I've seen what my coworkers have to pay a month for just daycare. Holy crap. I don't know how you guys can do it. If I had to pay those daycare bills, I don't know what I would, I guess at night, I guess that's why you play with your kids because you can't afford to play with anything else with how much those things cost. Good Lord. Whew. Those kids, you guys aren't kidding around with some of those costs. I always thought cats were free. Daycare is a house payment. Yeah. Like daycare equals work from home. Like basically you have to because oh my God. Stay-at-home mom is the only one. In California at least, because like yeah, I mean, I think that some coworkers are paying like $1,800 a month per kid. Like it's surrounded by a multi-thousand-dollar toy to embarrass the cost of a cat. Yeah, I am because cats are free. Typically. My son's preschool is $1,200 a month. Glad that when that ended. Yeah. Now I will say that these cats were not even the cost of 1 month of that. I think, but like to me, paying like $800 for a cat and having to fly to Arizona to pick it up is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I did it twice. Oh my God. Grandparents are free babysitters. Man, like, yay. You want expensive? Both cats need. Oh, Matt. Hello, Matt. The amount we spent on dental surgery for our Bengal, unreal. $800 for a cat is a bargain. What's next? The double-decker cat wheel? So the funny thing is, Chief will not get on the cat wheel. Sookie, nonstop. Chief, nope. so the cat can stay home but can't fly. You flew somewhere. Yeah, it's wrong. Did it twice. I did it twice. What are you chewing on? No. A-hole cat. Once we shipped our dog on a plane halfway across the country to stay with friends while we were out of the country. I mean, I carried them on. Little cat carrier went. Dude, what are you doing? He's trying. You see what he does to bags, though? See a little, like any plastic bag like that. He just wants to. Such a dickhead. Anyway, we were talking about the guy that wants to license to a town car. That is an asset. That's a car. It's not my rescue units were not any cheaper. The dog. That is what's crazy. Is that you used to think, I'll go to the pound and get a puppy, whatever. But now, yeah, you get a rescue, you got to pay all these crazy document fees and this fee and tax, title, and license. Like, I tell you what, though, I'd pay it 10 times over for him again. It's cheap of microplastics. He agrees. Yeah. Our one cat will chew on the plastic. Any plastic bag like this, like basically it has to come in this room and I have to close the door. Amazon bags, like the white ones, like the envelope style ones, you have to like chase him down to steal it out of his mouth. If you're, yeah. Micro dog spinners is better than no, not a chance. It is not. I went and drove it today. The AC didn't work, which is a big must-have here in California, in this part of California. So I'm gonna do some contemplating and decide what my offer is going to be now. So, yeah. Our local bully rescue will come out to your house and make sure you have proper environment before even considering you for adoption. Honestly, I've got friends here that had to go through that same thing. Matt just had to go through that same thing. They had to make adjustments to the house where another dog had happily lived already. Like, yeah. Have you misted the bonsai tree in the last 20? No, I have not. It's going to go outside. It's going to be an outside tree because that's where it's supposed to live. Yeah. Yeah. Don't buy that shit. Shut it, Matt. You don't understand fun. You're a thief of joy. I know a guy that can fix it. How much should I lowball him on an AC not working? That tree will be done by the end of summer. I'm not saying you're wrong, but based on what I was told, it would have been fine if what I was told was correct. Hack Shack, thank you very much. Free Doberman mixed puppy. 9 months later, some special mints were eaten. Oh, I think they rounded it up. I mean, he probably would have just taken a really good nap. Probably would have been fine. I've never seen a U-Haul behind a hearse. I like it. Matt doesn't want to risk riding in a town car with no AC or a blown Idiots are polite, but they sure are boring. If you pay more than $200 for the car you got right, you bite your tongue, President Dandy. He'd have been fine. Dish to town car idea. Look for an 80s country squire wagon. See, the reason that I'm not, I would love an old school, like I wouldn't do country squire. I would love to do like a Buick Roadmaster though. But out here, getting Smog and getting all that stuff done, like the newer the better. California is a nightmare for stuff like this, and you can make a mod motor pass Smog. You can do it pretty. It's fine. What's up, dude? You are pitiful tonight. Just get a Crown Vic Interceptor already. Absolutely not. I need to be in the luxury of a town car. You can't match that with a Crown Vic or a Grandma Keith. Like, you can't do it. How do you like just did sick week? I actually didn't watch much 6-week coverage this year because when Cletus didn't do it, I didn't follow a lot of the content. I haven't caught up with 1320 content on it. So yeah. Where's Nicole tonight? She is in San Diego. I love the addition of the bonsai tree. It is like a shrub. We camp next to a KOH. Well, in comparison to our Jeep, smaller seats. You know, a little green is good in here, and I'm gonna have some greenery. Although this one is gonna have to go outside, but that's fine. We're gonna get the Grandma Keith. Yeah, Mercury, Grandma Keith. BMW 7 Series 740i. Just go straight up cribs edition. Like everybody had a 740i outside. Oh. But there's the thing. You can find these town cars with 350 to 450,000 miles all the time. And they're fine. They're just worn. Find me a 740i with 350,000 miles. It ain't gonna happen. Boss just bought a 2013 Caddy V wagon. Super cool. Oh, I bet he paid out the nose for that. Bet he paid 70. Unless it's an auto. Might have been cheaper if it was an auto. Vanquish needs to relocate so Josh can make irresponsible car decisions. No, I'm just going to start registering everything in Montana, and then I can get arrested at the airport for tax evasion, like Whistle and Diesel. That'll make some airport trips more interesting. I got a 96 Cutlass Sierra also maroon on maroon. No. My old Beamer has 200,000 kilometers, all original still. That is 120,000 miles. My old Jeep has got 400,000 kilometers on it, damn near. Yeah. What about an 87 Chevy Celebrity? No. Listen, town cars look good. There's no arguing. A town car just looks amazing. What? So Vittorio went with me today to go test drive this thing. And the guy, I was like, all right, let's take it for a test drive. And the guy got in the front seat. So Vittorio got in the back. And he's like, man, feels like you're getting chauffeured around back here. I will argue. My A6 has 202,500 miles on it. Runs better than my sister's 2013 SHO. 202,000 on an A6. An Audi A6? Dang. That's pretty good. I'd love to buy a 400,000 mile town car. They don't make it past 200,000 here in salty New York. Oh, dude. Out here, that's the biggest problem is that there's so much. You find a bunch of them for sale, but they all have like 350 to 450,000 miles on them. It's just, it's wild. Buick Park Avenue, hard pass. I don't want a GM car from that time. There's some nice Regals on Marketplace. Okay, I have a soft spot for G bodies. Like G body, I can like that would be I could make an exception, but like a town car all daily, comfortably, just drive it around. Just saying. Any progress on the IJ? No, but I'm for all reason, we talked about it a little bit earlier. I've, being gone, I have just not made progress on anything. But, it's one of those things like you just got to put it in front of you. And then it's just like, oh, yes, that's what. So it's it was weird. One of those things. Got back from King of Hammers. And I've said it before. Like, I don't really often have like a feeling of burnout. But getting back from Hammers, like this week, it wasn't like I was feeling burnout on RC, but like I think it was just like a general level of energy that I felt a little burnout. So that's why like last night I decided to tear out all the watch stuff and do the watch build thing. That was kind of fun and different and new. But I hadn't really grabbed an RC and played around at all. I finished the tube notching video and got that done. So that was good. That felt like progress, but I still hadn't touched an RC really. And then tonight when I walked in here during the members thing and I actually started like just grabbing and looking at this, and it was just like, that's all I needed to do. I just needed to like pick this thing up and start kind of tinkering with it. And I was just like, oh yeah, this is why I like this. And this is why. And so, that was literally all I needed to do to like pique my interest again, was just pick the car up and just, just, I wanted to say just finger it, but that's all. And now I'm back in and I'm excited. Oh, that was the other thing I did is I got the LS and the firewall uploaded on my website finally. So what is that shock mount? That is a weldable shock mount setup that I did and I put on my website and that you can get through Send. It comes with the bumpers. Did I re-upload those? Either way, I got to double check. But the bumper set, which is weldable bumpers, weldable front shock towers, and the rear bumper set. That was all one of my favorite parts of it. So now I need to finish the rear battery setup, and then I'll be pretty good. I want to paint it, but I'm just not gonna deal with that. I'm just gonna finish it, and this is what I'm gonna take to beat the creek. There we go. Yeah, that's that. So, Josh, do you still plan to do rear shock towers? I think so, but I need to finish the rear battery and servo setup for this. That's what I got those raw 100s for. I got 2 raw 100s from Reefs, and I, for the life of me, couldn't figure out why I thought I needed those. They're for this. Success. So, I need to get servo mounts done, the battery box set up, the whole rear thing, and then I'll be good. And once I kind of have that done, then I can work on redesigning the rear shock mounts, because these things are just super inefficient. They're just too big and bulky. too fat. They take up way too much room for what they need to accomplish. So yeah. Are those matte clear Sierras? They are. They are some test ones that I had. So 2.2 matte clear Sierras. I think I did like, I didn't do a ton. I did, I don't know, maybe 10 or 20 sets or something like that. So yeah, that's you know, paint number 16 on the side, that, you know, or just laser it right on the hood. Be up for that one. I had a different plan for the lasering on the hood, but laser 37 is my number on everything. I know, like, I should just do 16, but like 37 is my number on everything. I have a hard time breaking that tradition. And like, is this something I need to put a number on? Does it feel like it? I mean, it kind of feels racy, but please be rad. Why no scale valve stems yet? They're an internal stem double bead lock. So, you know, it's complicated. When you open those raw 100s, you said, these are for a project. Like it was a secret. You just forgot which project. Yeah, totally. Because I did it on Wednesday live stream. And I was like, these are for a project. I could not remember what I needed these things for at all. I had no recollection in any way. So I guess my comments, I'm not ignoring you on purpose, but I'm having to pre-read everything. I hear 37, I think of Clerks. Great movie. It's, you know, it's one of those things, like I've used 37 for forever. It came from a TV commercial way back in the day that was like an inside joke with my family. And then I don't know if any of you watch the YouTube channel Veritasium, but he did a whole video on the number 37. And it ruined my day and made my day at the same time. You missed mine too. Damn it. I'm missing all kinds of shit. That's for sure. And so I'm sorry. You can just keep pumping them in there. I'll read them. I'll read that thing. You know, don't hit 37 on your way. Oh yeah. Clerks is a good movie. Great. Thanks for your recent TIG welder video. I ordered the 200p with a foot pedal and regulator. You know what? Anytime I hear somebody who has bought a welder for the first time, like whether it's for RC, but for any reason, like makes me happy, just because like the fab side of things, like even if you RC is your catalyst to do it, but like it's something you can do for everything down the road. Of course, you know, furniture, welded these shelves. Like, oh, it's such a skill to have, and it's so handy, and I just love it. So anytime somebody says they bought it, especially from like one of the videos or something like that, it makes me happy. What are the widths of the bumpers for the IJ? I can tell you what the width of my bumpers are, if that's what you mean. But oh, my Mitutoyos are dead. Womp womp. Don't worry, I have backup calipers. This bumper up front is 100 millimeters hard stop, In the rear, it is wider than my calipers go. So I can use a ruler. In the rear, it's full width. Rear is 160 millimeters. There you go. I'm surprised nobody has made a universe full interior for the VS410. Usually just knee up. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, like, since there's the shifting servo and the possibility to run electronics on the side, and there's a battery, like, yeah, it's one of those things, like, you have to kind of, it's more per vehicle type thing. I'm not even supposed to be here today. Can I TIG weld in my basement? It's a walkout. I mean, my first shop was in my basement, and I TIG welded down there all the time. And I'm super fine. I don't make any bad decisions. But seriously, I think that you're fine. Especially if it's this type of stuff, I think you're 100% fine. I mean, maybe you use ventilation. I don't know. I never did, and it was never a problem. You know, those calipers work without batteries. I know, but I have another set here that does have batteries that I could use. So it's fine. Can you convert that to squares? 100 millimeters, 4 inches, basically. 160 is basically 6 inches. Wait, yeah, give or take 6 1/4 or so, based on, you know, a bit bougie to have backup calipers instead of backup batteries. I hate digital calipers. Dial calipers don't work. So at work, I have dial calipers. At home, I have digital calipers. I have my dial Mitutoyos at work. But, you know, I honestly, here I work in millimeters almost all the time. At work, I work in inches for machined parts, which is generally what I'm using calipers for, because all of our machines are in inches. So like when I'm doing specs on anything, generally that's in inches. So that's why I'm fine with dial calipers at work, but you know, just don't weld galvanized steel. Yeah. Was the gas tank designed as a radio box? Not if you're talking about the VS410 gas tank, it wasn't specifically designed as a radio box, but it does have that little notch in it, so you can run wires into it in the instance that you wanted to do something like that. Yeah. Seeing your shirt reminds me of that Japanese model car company. Reminded me that I want to put that new Ford body on a CC01 chassis. How did you jump from a Japanese model company to a Ford body on a CC01? What? ADHD mind right there. Matt's about to start taking in the basement. That's true. He does have some ventilation. He'll be fine though. Lead paint had no effect on me either. I never worried about ventilation. You're good. Look at how I ended up. No bad decisions. You have an electric 3 There's currently 3 3-wheel vehicles here at my house. Millimeter divided by 25.4. Yeah. If you're trying to just guesstimate, just say 25, then it becomes pretty easy. Millimeters sounds more impressive. I mean, even if you just want to go to centimeters, just say 10 centimeters. Yeah, you know. Your shirt looks like Tamiya. Oh, I guess it does kind of look like Tamiya. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, I'll allow it. Josh, what is the three-wheeler on your shelf? Never noticed before. That is the Kyosho/Cox three-wheeler from the 80s. I don't remember what it was called. Trimax. Sounds like one of those blue pills. Have you driven the electric car? I have not. It does not have the. It is not currently an electric car because it is missing some of the important electric components. So, you know, it's fine. I found these cool dual inch millimeter dial calipers I use at home. All our prints at work are in inches also. Yeah. What? Can't drop that message like that. That message requires more information. We're going to need that. Obviously, you are in the waiting. You must be not the one waiting to be seen/heard. So we need some information. What were you doing before? Did he say? He wasn't the one drifting, was he? He wasn't the one drifting. But yeah, like now we need the information. Really puts in perspective when you're looking for ventilation solutions, and most of the best ideas are from grown-ups. Yeah. Hemoglobin high, INR low. Told I had to go immediately. So here we are again. I don't know what those things are. I am not an adult enough. I'm pretty sure hemoglobin is in blood. INR, I don't know. Damn it. But sounds like you're where people can actually help. So that's good. Have some cheese. I think cheese fixes everything. Or maybe cheese causes everything. Ugh. Add ventilation. Not dead. Likely not dying. I mean, we're all, slowly getting there. So rub some dirt in it. That's what my dad always said. Rub some dirt on it. Cowboy up. Rub some dirt on it. So, yeah. I thought hemoglobin was just the beginning of an Offspring song. Or is that Korn? What is your go-to motor in ESC in your rockabillys? Holmes 540M 1800 kV outrunner and the Holmes V3 Crawlmaster. That one has the Furatech Unity 10 in it, which is the 2-in-1 outrunner setup. It's a no-go. It's not there yet. So don't do that one. What, dude? Just string cheese. String cheese fixes or causes everything. I can't remember which one. So yeah. But now I want to finish this. Glad to hear it. Hopefully I can start. Maybe I'll sit there tonight, turn on a movie, and do a bunch of design work on this. Dude, stop licking the. Stop it. He's just a menace in here. That's what happens when Nicole leaves. He go, dude. No. So yeah. What gearing are you using in your rockabilly? 52 tooth spur gear is required to clear the motor because maybe I had the wrong spur gear in the file when I was designing it. Whoops. And from there, then I use a 12 tooth pinion. I think 12 tooth pinion. U4 update. My grand idea that I thought I was going to have all kinds of time while at KOH absolutely failed. Zero progress since before I left. Unfortunately. Gunter Gleeman Globe. Pretty fly for a white guy. Are you going to install Dig into the IJ? My IJ has a VFD twin in it. So, selectable overdrive and Dig. Pre-install. And yes, I will be. That is what I got these raw 100s for. And I totally remembered that. So, yes. Yes, I will be. You're missing a golden opportunity to run auditions for the poll. What? What poll? Who's what? I'm here to learn more about what you're saying. But at least Chief isn't trying to suffocate you with love. The stray hairs on your nose are unbearable. Way too much RC talk. Time for Geoguessr. We are only an hour in. We'll start at 8. Let's see. I have the new Hobbywing system. Have you used yours much? Pretty good for the price. I have used it quite a bit now. Not in what I installed it in, but in another vehicle, in an Optic, and love it. It's on, I mean, we were running it on 4S especially, which was fantastic. I haven't used my Origin Classic yet though. Again, KOH being the main issue there. So, did you see Cletus in the truck race? Yep, I did. Pretty good smack on the wall too, but I saw his post saying that he was good, so that was good. Oh, hold please. It is my wife through a friend's phone. Hello? Any progress on finding your phone? He can't find it? I mean, it went to Mexico with him. Well, that's where he apparently lives. And I see. Okay. I delayed everything till Monday, so you don't have to do that if you're not. But it would be good so that I could pick you up from the airport. I am on a live stream right now. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's okay. They all know about your phone anyway. You're right. So yeah, there you go. Okay. Let me know how that goes then. Love you too. Should have told her I was buying a car. So there you go. Put her on speakerphone. Nicole, so. Yeah. Oh, well, looks like I'm buying a new phone. Wow. Oh, yeah. By the way, Nicole's phone last night when it stopped pinging was in Mexico. Sick, right? Oh, great. The whole internet knows. Yeah. Listen, if I have to put up with this bullshit, they're finding out. Josh, have you heard good things about the Holmes 2310 pull stubby? Yeah. So actually, Frank, who's in here, RC Fabricator, he had one in one of his rigs at Scale Challenge West this year, which was the first time that I drove one. And it was so good. Like, it was so good. I just haven't, that's one of those ones that I haven't used. So, yeah. Hope you smoked that phone before it did anything. Yeah, I put it into lost mode immediately. So, don't have her on Live 360. I do. Well, we have the Apple, red, whatever regular version. 10-pole rips and the rockabilly. There you go. That was what it was. It was in his rockabilly. I forgot about that. And it was so smooth. It was great. It was a fantastic combo. It's just one that I hadn't personally used. So, but yeah, anyway, this is actually how I found out she had lost her phone, is because yeah. Then pull my Origin. Love it. So, is Nicole chipped like the cat? Yeah. So mad. I was so mad. Like, whatever. What? She says she's gonna go get a new phone. That's not how that. I don't think that's how insurance works. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out. So yeah, I have the Holmes Hobby Temple stubby in my IJ, but have yet to run it. So that's what it's like. It was super smooth, lots of punch, good speed. Overall, a really nice combo. Just not one that I had run myself, but one that I likely will run more of. So yeah, we playing games tonight? We are. We're going to be playing Geoguessr here before too long. 18 minutes. We're going to start at 8 p.m. Chief is really trying to make it difficult for me to use. Yeah, you will just be missing 2K from the bank. He's so mad. Yeah. Anyway. Let's try. I guess needs to be coming. Oh my god. Yeah. My insurance ships to you in the she's just like, I'll go get a new phone tomorrow. I'm like, okay, whatever. But then like that's not how the insurance works. Like, yes, they will ship to you, but yeah. Anyway. Wife says you're supposed to wait until we're released for GM. Tell them to hurry up and give you the cheese then. You should get a pet bird. Nicole wants I think she's sent me links to pet. Nicole would have a goddamn zoo in here if, let's see. Dude, it's fine. Look, here's Nicole literally asking for a pet bird. This was yesterday. Oh, you know what's even more funny is that it shows like her location on here right now at the very top. Tijuana, Mexico. Oh, so mad. So mad. Nicole can lose a phone. Nicole never knows where her phone is. Never knows where her phone is. It's like, it's so annoying. Oh, I am 1,000% not on board with a pet bird. I'm just not. Like, listen, I've met cool birds, parrots especially. I don't want one myself. Let me enjoy the presence of your well-trained pet bird that you let, and then it can go back home with you. Yeah. Just don't give one that outlives you. Yeah, like some of those parrots live to be like 100 years old. So anyway, her Uber driver last night was from Mexico. But he says he can't find it. So annoying. Cheaper Lloyd restock. A cat and a bird. What can go wrong? There used to be a cartoon about that. Wife number 3 incoming. Have pet rabbits. I can send you some. Chief would love it. No, I don't want pet rabbits. I don't want pet guinea pigs. I don't nothing. And no other. Nicole's like, can we get a lizard? Can we get a bearded dragon? Can we get a gecko? Can we get a no? No. Oh, he ain't getting 5 stars. He ain't getting any stars because she can't rate him if she doesn't have her fucking phone. If you can lose a phone, you can find a car. How about a gerbil? No. He barely wants his pet wife. Plot twist. Nicole's partying in Tijuana. Get her a leopard gecko. They're easy to. No, absolutely not in any way. Do I need something else that poops in this house? There is enough of us. I'm telling you. Absolutely not. No fish, no birds, no lizards, no extra mammals, no extra reptiles either. White tiger. There's a jungle cat in the bathroom. Get a python or a boa. Oh my. She secretly wants to carry her pet. Let's just tell her that one of them in the backyard is the dude. What? He's being a little much. Tiger King remake. That tarantula. Don't those things live to be super old too? Yeah, a unicorn. You know what? Yes, she can have a unicorn. It can live outside with her dinosaur that we have next to the pool. So I found a site with cheetah kittens for sale. Did you have to use like a special web browser to get there? And do you have to pay in Bitcoin? Not me. I'm housebroken. Holy shit. So yeah. Anyway, well, I don't know how exactly. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm just gonna let her see if she can get a new phone tomorrow. I'm not gonna ask what it's gonna cost. I'm just gonna wait for that phone call. Pretty sure Josh will be looking for a cougar soon. Yeah, with her own income. Would VP ever consider trophy buckles for events similar to PCRA? Oh, that would be cool. That would be very cool. I love the belt buckle. Good buckle like that. Like that's a great trophy. I love that idea. I love that idea. Do you not have Find My? Oh, yes, I do. But it's dead as well. Because of course her phone was almost dead already. Woosa. Woosa. I'm probably about to try some town car. Promise you it'll be less than that cat. I bet you're not right. You see how much an iPhone costs these days? She had a new iPhone 17 Pro in the orange with a screen protector and a fancy case and a thing on the back so she could hold it. Evidently not. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Chief. Look at Montana silversmith for belt buckles. Yeah, that's never even something I've considered. The belt buckles would be the thing. Dude, for sure. Like, that's a fantastic idea. My bender is cool as shit, my guy. Thank you. Do I have one in here? I do not. I thought I did. I love my little bender. It works really, really well. I feel the pain. Thank you. Thank you. You both like orange? Nope. But it was the only one that was available. And she's fine with orange. She doesn't mind it. So did you have the lost theft insurance on it? Yep. But I don't know that you can just walk into a store and be like, sorry, I lost it. Can I have another one? Yeah. Will you still use the Discord for build alongs? Yes, that is still the way that I will continue to do that. That worked out really well. 17, my daughter's got a 15, thought that was considered new. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So Daniel can do belt buckles on the VP machine. I mean, we could machine them ourselves, of course, but like I feel like there's a better way. Tell her she's getting demoted to like an iPhone 12. Oh man, I can't. A belt buckle with a Battleborn wheel engraved on the center of it would be pretty wicked. Yeah, there's lots of good options like that. I agree. I like it. But most belt buckles are like cast out of a heavy alloy. I don't know what it is. Yeah. My wife's phone would mysteriously suffer liquid fates. Well, oops. Once they got too old via toilets, rain, Gatorade in a purse. So weird. My last one suffered a different type of fate. One that I hadn't, I'm glad you don't have to like describe how you broke your phone. Because in him filming a vacuum chamber, I have to imagine would be one of, you think anybody else has folded their iPhone by trying to film a vacuum chamber? Implode. Yeah. That's one of my finer moments, really. I I keep that one as a badge. Like, but I don't know, like, am I wrong? Like, I feel like I can be mad at her for losing her phone, but you can't be mad at me for the implosion. That might be flawed logic, but I knew where it was all the time. I was always very aware of where it was. Pewter? There isn't enough pewter anymore? Why can I not highlight? Is this stream working? Can you guys hear me? Because I cannot highlight comment. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It came back. That was a work accident. I like that. Yes. It just, like all the comments jumped and everything. There we go. Okay, we're good now. That video, the video in your mixed shoes is what I've ever I'm with where did he, let me go find out where that one was. VP LE belt buckles in the next TOF. Oh, I love the belt buckle idea so much. I just don't know what it would take to actually have belt buckles done. I finally just upgraded from my iPhone 8 Max to my 17 Pro. I mean, good on you for keeping an 8 Max going that long. That's impressive, because I went from an 8 to an 11 to a maybe like a to a 15, and then to a 6 or a 14, then a 16 or some shit like that. I don't know. So Yeah, and now I'm on a 16. I would have upgraded to a 17, but I had to use the old insurance thing, unfortunately, before that all happened. Yeah. Still rocking an 8 red edition. Holy shit. A red edition to 8 is what I had too. Belt buckle with a spinning VP wheel face on it. Oh, yeah. I want a Harley-Built watch now. Maybe once I'm like actually making my own watch faces, maybe then it would be more reasonable. Right now, it's just assembling some shit off AliExpress. Turbo rope. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. This is for your TC fund. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'll split it between Nicole's new phone and the town car. Buckle with tools. The flip down with the tools inside. How long before this iPhone ends up under the wheel of the No, I have not damaged or broken many phones like during my course of time. The implosion was a special one. It was quite special. Yeah. Man, I rock a mid-tier Samsung. The sturdy A series. The S is too fancy. Listen, there's no such thing as a fancy Samsung. Samsung has the Fold, right? And they want me to upgrade to a 17 grade. I do. I like new phones. I like getting a new phone, figuring out the new features, Granted, most of the time now I keep my iOS pretty up to date. So this light, the one above my head here, the fan is starting to go out, which is the sign of death for these things. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I swapped. So I had these soft boxes. So you see this thing here. They're big, like, whatever. It's like a fabricy box that goes down. There's an LED light in it, fabric box, and there's a diffuser on the front. But the fan on it, they slowly go out. I replace them, or used to replace them every like 6 months to a year, basically. But last time this one had started to go out, I replaced it with this fancy thin. See this thing, how thin it is? This is the whole thing. It's just that thick. It's from a company called Amarin. I think I'm gonna have to replace that one now. I spent good money on that one. It basically cost twice what these cost, but this shouldn't go bad like that. So I guess it's time now, because the sound of that ticking is driving me insane. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but it's a light umbrella. It's my cloud light, or this is a hair light. This is this is a face light or a key light. Hair light. No, cloud light, hair light. That's a good company. Yeah, it's a decent light. I think it was like, this light was like $240, which I hated spending, but I've spent more than that just replacing these lights constantly. So I was like, okay, fine. Can you just get better fans? Originally, that was kind of my goal, was like try and disassemble one, but they're like glued in the case. So you're basically having to like cut and then get in there. And it was just like such a pain in the ass. It was like, get a ring light like all the influencers. Yeah, so you can have like that circle around your eye. I have tics too, unrelated to lighting. Yeah. We all do. We all have our little Little ticks, some more than others. I agree. Your background used to be darker. It always seemed to put a spotlight on you in the project. Yeah. I sometimes turn off the overhead in here. Like right now, I have the actual overhead light on in this room. So that you can see. And of course, I have like this light kind of turned up. See, I got this light. So when I was searching or shopping for these lights initially, they sell them by wattages, and we had bought a 100 or 200 watt Amarin light for the studio setup at work. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just bite the bullet and buy good ones for home. And then I was like, I wonder which ones I should buy. I looked it up, and I found this one, which is this super thin, big disc, and it's only 65 watt. And I'm like, ooh, I don't know if that's going to be enough. And I looked it up, and these are 45 watt. I'm like, I guess it will be. But then, like when I'm actually using this thing, I have this set to 13%. Like if I turn it all the way up, that's at 100, which is a little much. So that's why I like it around 13. So yeah, the 65 watt was plenty. Was plenty. Cranking up the ones at work is blinding. Yeah. I don't remember if Vittorio told Brandon the shopping list and had him get it, but yeah, that's mushroom cloud level. At least your duty cycle is good. That's no joke. I think I saw the bonbon plant grow a little bit. Well, I can't remember what I have the shelves at currently. I just turn them on and off. I never adjust. This is 25, 50. Do I have them all the way up at 100? I guess I do. Yeah, I guess I do leave them at 100. I can have the blinky. There. Now it doesn't know if it's day or night. It's living. The bonsai tree is living many lives. No, just stay on. I run a 40 watt at 5K, and it does well for the bet. 40 watt at 5K. Yeah, I'm currently running this at 4,400. So yeah, 4,400K. This is 5K. Or I can turn it. I can do the where Nicole's phone is, the Mexico stream, 2,700K. Very warm. Or I can go very cool at 6,500K. I like a natural feeling 4,400. Slowly killing the bonsai. I'll move it outside. It's fine. It's not dead. Not 6,500K is what aquarium plants like. Well, we are not underwater. So there. Yeah. It is. Oh, shit. It's 8:04. Go ahead and load up. Go ahead and load up this Geoguessr. I got to switch my screens so that I can read what you guys are saying up here. Oh, and then I have to resize these windows. So oops. Make sure that you guys, okay, hold please. Let me share this screen now. How many times did you get flashed at KOH? 0. 0 times. Signed 0 boobs and flash 0 times. Not bitter, just disappointed. Let me. This is the version that I. Oh, look! No, I didn't resize that quite right yet. There we go. Oh. Okay. All right. So. What the fuck is that avatar? I don't know that I'm. That's not me. I didn't make it. It's just the one that they assign, I think. Whatever. We're not doing Mexico. How many times did you flash others? Also 0. So, no move, or should we do? Let's do moving for now. I'll do the play along style in case there's any of you that do. There we go. We had a good score last. I think our best. No, I don't think last time was our best score, but we had a gold score last time, that's a solid. Also, if you're not aware of this game, it drops you somewhere randomly in Google Earth or Google Street View, and you have to try and guess where you are. That's the whole game. So there you go. If you want to play along, that's the code that you use. There you go. This game, it's just a fun, silly game. And you can do car spotting while you're here, too. Which is kind of a fun thing about like GMT 800 Tahoe right there. That thing looks good. The two-tone Tahoe. This would be like a 2001 to 97. That's a good looking car. That's some interesting driveway staining. Anyway, I don't. Man, I'm glad that I didn't do no move, because this is not immediately giving me a good idea where we're at. It's weird that it's look like a red and white license plate. Definitely, it doesn't look like Ohio, but the cars kind of look like Ohio. A Volvo and a Camry in these houses. Like, these are like brand new, nice. Like, if this is a house in California, this is like an 800,000 house. Or old Camry and an old, like, what is that? Like a. Just saying, like, that's pretty interesting. Where did I just teleport to? This is just a brand new neighborhood, so it just does not give. Can I? There's like an 02 Suburban also. Settlers Bridge. Grand Canyon, East Grand Canyon. It does kind of look like an old S60. That's what I was thinking too. Where's Maddie? That's a white Volvo. S70? Yeah. Someone's saying Cincinnati, Ohio. Like, this does feel like a I don't know, like the Grand Canyon thing makes me. Like, just these old vehicles makes me. Like that definitely tells me it's not California, but it doesn't really. Willow trees. I could have swore I saw a willow. God, this stuff. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue license plates. Definitely not California. Of course, that truck's gone. That's definitely, it's like a city or utility truck. It definitely could have got some information on that. Road work ahead. Damn it. I hate to just start off with a really bad. Like, this could be, yeah, Idaho, Utah. Here we go. Trash cans. Nothing. West something. I think it's just the name of the company, not the actual name of the. Really nice houses than old stuff. Yeah, I mean, that side of things definitely feels. God, like, these houses are so nice. It's just. Old cars and things like that. Lots of pine and stuff like that. So I don't think it's Texas. Idaho, Boise. Yeah, like it definitely feels. It definitely feels. Or like Idaho or Utah. Does Idaho or Utah have red and doesn't Idaho have red and white license plates? So these are all red and white. It's got to be Idaho. I don't think it's Utah. We'll just go big city, Boise. It's probably going to be in a suburb just because of how it feels like we're at the edge of it and we were driving south as we were going. So I'm going to say, I'm just going to pick one of these kind of south streets, north-south main streets, kind of out here. Hey, there we go. How far were we? 4.5 miles. Oh, we were further north. Man, it wasn't on the edge of it at all. Just felt like it. Okay, that's fine. We'll take that. Let's see. Yellow license plates. New York, New Jersey. Front plate. Feels like New York, right? Yeah, I mean, it's East Coast for sure feeling. Trying to see if we have any like sports flags on the front porch. Oops. WHC Health here. No. Yellow. New Jersey is yellow plate. Like, I mean, definitely feels New York, Jersey, things like Giants turf, Cooper Street, experienced leadership for Orville City Council. Doesn't say, just says City Council District. I'm definitely going to say it just feels New York to me. Taz ass bar. Yonkers? There we go. It's in Yonkers. That's just right in New York, right? I think Yonkers over here somewhere. Wait. No. That's okay. Oof. New York. Yeah. Yeah. New York. It's a borough. Okay. That kind of helps me. I don't really know what boroughs are in that area. Unless it says it. I don't know. What? I don't know. Oh, wait. There says Yonkers. Ha! Look at that. Let's just throw a guess out. None of this looks nice enough to be too close to anything, so we're gonna say inside. Ooh, what did we do? 381 yards. Now that was a good guess. 381 yards. You are on Long Island. Well, I was right. It said Yonkers, and I just went wherever that was. So I live 45 minutes from there. I'll take 300. I'll take anything that says yards. That's a goddamn miracle. Let's see. For sale. Does that say 402? I believe it does. 402. This here is Nebraska, sirs. This here could be. Now, the problem with Nebraska is there's like 2 area codes. And you've got when it rains, it floors. So this is definitely Nebraska. This looks like Omaha, but all of Nebraska looks like Omaha. So what we have to, and the problem is Nebraska is that there's like one area code for almost the whole goddamn state. So it only tells you like a part of the story. So I just need to try and figure out where we're at. 48th and Decatur. Okay, so 48th, we're running this way. Let's run until we hit, what are we at here? Northwest Radial Highway. So 48th and Radial Highway. Radial Highway is on the north side, which I got to remember how to get to Radial Highway. I think like is McKinley and Radial Highway 48th. Sorensen, doesn't Sorensen Parkway turn into Radial Highway? Sorensen turns into 90th. I knew it did something. Does it turn into Radial Parkway the other way? Stores Expressway. God, I knew it's around there somewhere. Well, let's just go to 48th, which is over here. 48th and Ames. It's all Radial Highway is right in here somewhere. Radial Highway, 48th and Radial Highway. That's where we're at. And we came from the west on 48th, which does not run to the west. So did I get turned around? I came down the hill and I'm on Decatur. So that's 48. That's Radial Highway. Where's Decatur? Maple, Grant, Blondo, Decatur, Radio Highway. So I was right up here. So let's go to reset our position. Return to start. It was at Decatur, and we might as well just nail this one since I know it. 49th in Decatur. Right here. Boom. 100. How the fuck was I that far off? Oh, god damn it. It was 48th Ave, not 48th Street. Are you kidding me? And I should have known because it wasn't a four-way, it was a T. Oh, what an idiot move. Damn it. Could have got that extra point. Yeah, 4,999. Instead of 5. We could have had 5,000. Ooh, this looks like Nevada. This is cool. This looks like man, you are so bad at this. I mean, this just looks Nevada-like to me. I could be wrong. Could be Colorado. Billings. I'd say it's Montana. I'm wrong. Gotta look at the trash cans. Montana. And that's where Billings is. Okay. So we've narrowed it down quite a bit. I mean, this is quite the feature to the north. I mean, can we assume that there's anything up that way? Let's go back and see if we have a street name sign. Laredo and Flamingo. I mean, it's probably not totally up something like this, but sure looks like it could be or should be. I mean, is there anything we can see that gives us an idea? Let's cut down. God, this place is cool. Stonewall. What a cool state in general. These houses are rad. Just trying to see if I can get like a let's see. Planet Lockwood is up there. I don't know what that means. It just shows me downhill. Oh, but this goes up more. Just trying to see if there's any way to see if I'm. Oh, what that said 38th. 38th Street. That helps. Numbers are big. Do they not use numbers here? 11th, okay. And then they get away from numbers again completely. God, why can't you? Oh, 32nd. We're on the right. 38th. West. Ooh, are we on a west? Son of a biscuit. West. 38th West. Okay. So we just need to see if we can find a, what were we at? Like Flamingo and Laredo or something like that? Yeah. Laredo, Flamingo. Boom. 5 yards. I'll take that one. Again. See, this one, we're good round. Good round of this. This looks Hawaii. Are we in Hawaii? Yeah, we're in Hawaii. Can we see water? No. That is not helpful then. Can we see an Asplunduf truck? We can see an Asplunduf truck. Okay. Okay. So that means we're going to be like in let's see. Of course it's there. I feel like we've seen this one before. I feel like I was far 208 miles off. Oh, it was way up here. That's okay. That's okay. I'll take that. I'll take it. Wasn't this one that had a zoo near? That was the one I was thinking of, but that one was down here because I remember I could see both sides of that cove. But unfortunately, it was not the same one. There just also happened to be an Asplunduf truck. But it wasn't Big Island. It was Kauai. Did I get gold? Did I get gold or not? I can't. 23,297. I think gold might be at 24,000. And if so, I'm super pissed. It's a splinter truck. We haven't rolled around. I remember them from Nebraska too. They were everywhere. I did? How can I tell? I don't remember. Oh, wait. No, that's just my level. Either way. Round 2. I don't need the rewards. I don't need the funny hat. That one was good, though. I like what we did there. That was good. The fact that we got a Nebraska and we were off Radial Highway, like a street that I know, that I drove down. And then we're going to have this bullshit. What is this? White and blue 2-half plate thing. Oof. Drought, Kita. This is feeling not great. Okay, there's a normal. Look at that fancy spare tire light that he added. Ooh. Do we see any sports team flags? Oh, what do we got here? Oh, we went back in time. No, not a sports team. I believe I found a new Times Soccer game. You got a Chevy Spark. Not Neveo. Ooh, look at that wall of vinyl side. Not a single window on this side of the house. What in the architectural bullshit is this? You not have a single window over there. What? I mean, garage. Okay, is it by the garage? I just have to look just to find out. No, it's not. That's a. What in the world? Do you not have any windows at all on that side of your house? No basement. Is there no basements? look. Don't see any signs of a basement yet. Don't see any access windows or anything. Or any, might just be on slabs, I guess. It could be Texas then. Texas license plates aren't giving me anything. Is that an old Oldsmobile in there? This could definitely be Texas. Does it look like a nader in the sky? Any naders? Let's see. I mean, God, if it was Texas, I'd almost expect a Texas flag somewhere. Like, I feel like you can see it. Usually you can see a Texas flag. Red, blue plates with white, thinking Mississippi, Alabama. Possible, but man, these are just like, this is a, well, we got a Z06 and a two-tone Impala. Okay. Okay. It's possible. Blue shutters. We could be in Alabama. Josh's guy there. I think car spotting in this game is one of my favorite things. The old Jetta, the Jesse from Fast and the Furious Jetta. I just not seeing anything to give me an idea yet, other than just yeah, but I think you're right. There's no basements. So it definitely kind of changes areas a little bit. Anything on the side of this van? No. Pipe Inc. Okay, that could definitely be Texas then, right? Pipe Inc. Like, that sounds, it just doesn't feel very Texas. 312 area code. I don't know what 312 means. Republic. Three one 317 Central Indiana. Yeah, I was gonna say like 317 sounds. 312 is Chirac. Oh God. I don't know how I didn't remember 312 then. I know more people from Chicago than Indiana. It just says Republic. It doesn't have any. Well, Indy definitely seems possible. I'm just surprised there's no basements in Indianapolis. Like, this really doesn't, I do not see any sign of a basement here. Doesn't 314 is STL. I know that one. Well, Indianapolis sounds probable. Like, these skies are looking quite Indianapolis-y. And the trees. How the hell do you get out of this goddamn neighborhood? I think I saw something back here. No. Bingo. Monte Carlo. Okay, that doesn't help. Damn it. Trying to see if it would tell me anything about a community center. All right, we're gonna throw it in there in Indy. There we go. Indianapolis 500. If that didn't say it for us, right there. So Indiana, Indianapolis. Where's the Speedway at? It's on the way through, right? Because I feel like I drive past it on 70. Let's just throw it in here somewhere. Castleton. I like the sound of that. 18 miles. It was, wait, where was it at? Oh, no. Wait, it wasn't there. Where was the actual, where's the pin? That's weird. I don't know why it's not showing me the little flag. Unless the other guy was right on top of it. For real, it's Illinois. It wasn't Illinois. It was Indiana. Killing these souls. We in Hawaii again? Where are we? No, we're not in Hawaii. Never mind. There's some. Oh wait, maybe we are in Hawaii. Or are we in California? I think we're in California. Oakway. Let's see. Raw performance. Interesting. Go down to the highway here. Amelia. Let's see what highway this is. 57 to Santa Ana. So we're SoCal. There we go. Welcome to Glendora. There we go. Southern California. Now, I don't know where Glendora is, nor have I ever heard of Glendora, but Santa Ana, I've only ever heard of the Santa Ana Winds. I don't really know where Santa Ana is either. Santa Clarita, Thousand Oaks, Lancaster, I was just there. Glendale. Glendora is by the 210. That doesn't help me either. Oh, there's 210. So Fontana, Glendora. Ooh, it's a pretty small place, isn't it? Okay, maybe we can nail this then. Oops. Let's return to the start. So we're behind some funky buildings here at the corner of Allen and Oakway. Let's see. We aren't far from the interstate, but were we closer to the 50? That's the 10. That doesn't help me a ton. Wait, so Glendora is there. Allen and Oakway. I don't want to spend a ton of time. Live Oak, Walnut, Cypress. Not see it. Freedom Woo. Hey, yay! Chris made it out. Well, at least it sounds like Chris was curable. Well, at least for that, not for his brain stuff, but Glendora Ave, Citrus Ave. It crossed, so that's what's Orange, Vernon. None of these make any sense. Okay, we're just going to send it here in Glendora somewhere. Like, it's not too far from the highway, so there we go. 3.3 miles. That's fine. I'll take that. Oh, I should have looked what direction I was. I was south of the bridge, not north of it. Damn it. Ideal image. Ditch the razor. 3 Orlando metro locations. There we go. So we're in Orlando, which is helpful. Can we see a road that we're on? Ronald Reagan Boulevard. Well, I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that we're in Orlando, but seems like we got to be, finding anything in these weird ass Orlando roads is gonna, like, how is this a place with all the, like, what? Like, this looks like it could be a highway, and it says South Orange Avenue. I like it already. Give me the name. Orange Blossom. You're just trying to screw with me in the orange. Looks like a Doppler radar. Yeah, that's no kidding. Like, let's just does there anything that looks like it might not be landscaping? Like, just because it says commercial concrete contractor. America's Choice for Trash. What do these guys do? It just looks very Florida. Um, 4366 North. Can that help us? Sometimes you just got to look for what's north and south of a, like, there'll usually be a baseline road, and everything north of it is north, everything south of it is south. But if you don't, it doesn't always give you, that says 2.6. So let's just go. That doesn't help us. Maybe they run north to south here. Nope, not consistent. Okay, let's screw it. We're just sending something in here. There's Orlando. Sanford, Florida? Well, that doesn't help me either. Sanford. Is this Ronald Reagan Highway? Won't give me a goddamn name. Lake Mary. Ronald Reagan. There we go. Do we have any landscaping? Where are we at? Hold, please. We are looking northeast. Okay. Southwest, northeast. So let's just say, got to be in like one of these type of stretches. Damn. So many of them. Close enough. 1.8 miles. Damn it, Bobby. None of these make any sense to me. I'm trying to Google it. Okay, now we're in Hawaii again. Water. It's not there. I'm going straight northeast this whole time. Just because it looks like that's towards the water. I don't think that I'm right yet. Jesus. There we go. Oh, that's... Does that look... Is that like an intercoastal type thing? Hummer H2. And a boat. That's my boat. Sick wheels on the Toyota. Nice patinted paint job. Let's see. That is an interesting looking situation there with the water. That Dog the Bounty Hunter would know. So we're looking southwest-ish. Okay, there we go. So south to the water, new construction. So I'm thinking not on the Big Island. This is feeling... We thinking Maui or... I'm thinking Maui. I mean, I guess it could be up here on Kauai. Wait, no, what is this, Oahu? Or is, yeah, Oahu? Not enough. Let's fire it in there. 9 miles. Pretty close. Yeah, Oahu. Got all those bay inlets. Yeah, that was the... Ooh. This is looking old-timey. Runaway Brook. Damn, look at this shop. Got anything good in there? What you got in there? Dude looks like he's building a killdozer. This is looking northeast, right? Oh, this is definitely looking northeast, but that sign say anything? Chance Hill Lawn Care. Let's see. I don't know, man. It looks... Nothing this old is out here. What's this say? There we go. We got a, where'd it go? Right here. What does this sign say? Farm and Bakery, Meadow Hill. 508 is New York. I don't think so. Or is it? I don't think it's New York. 508 is like Massachusetts. This is just like that middle of nowhere Massachusetts. Just like out here, like everything out here was Meadowbrook and this and that. And is there anything that sounds somewhat familiar to that type of thing? Minden, Webster, Lakeview. We're just going to kind of say that it's up in one of these areas. 42 miles. That was a little further up north. Yeah. That's not bad. Hey, we got gold that time for sure. That was a good one. Mass holes. All right, I'm going to do one more, but this time I'm going to do no move. We're going to set a time limit for 1 minute per round. These are basically crapshoots. These are, this could be literally, if I get 10,000 points on this, I'll be very surprised. Dumpster fire incoming. Yes. Yes, that is exactly right. And if I can break 10,000 points, that'll be a win. So we can't go anywhere. Jesus Christ. And then we just get absolutely Oasis. Lawn care doesn't help us. Everywhere names everything Oasis. These are tall-ish. 39 seconds. Can we see a license plate color? Kind of white and yellow-ish. That doesn't help me much. This could be anywhere. It kind of feels, it doesn't really feel Oregon-esque. See why I said, I was like, I knew it didn't feel here. I knew it would have been more Midwest. God, what a goddamn disaster. Like I said, this is California. Is there anything that gives me any? No. Arbor Glen. So we're going to be SoCal, kind of outskirts. Oof. Oh, it's freaking Las Vegas. We got 3,200 points though. Honestly, that's getting us close to our number. So we're gonna be able to hit. We might be able to hit 10,000. I'm not guaranteeing it. Hey, that same goddamn Jeep was just in Vegas. Do you guys remember that? What the shit? Oh, this feels Washington, Oregon, Idaho-esque. Oh. No, it's not bend. Flagstaff? God, it could be a Flagstaff feeling. It feels like Wyoming almost. I'm just going with it. It was Montana. 1,700 points. Okay. We're still kind of okay. We might hit 10,000. What in Georgia, Alabama? Yeah, Georgia, Alabama, right? Something like that. Split the difference. Freaking Louisiana, 2455. Did we hit 10,000 points yet? That we couldn't have got more just anywhere USA. Oops. Oh, I'm going to just say Texas. I'm going to say, oh, look at that one. 6.1 miles. I'll take that one all day. I'll take that one any day of the week. Freaking 6.1 mile Texas guess. 12,000 points. Saved it on the last one. Anyway, all right. This dumpster fire is done as well as far as this stream goes. Appreciate you all. What did Gunner text me? So that's going to do it for tonight. I think I'm going to go work on IJ design. You need to play the lotto. I think I'm going to go work on the IJ rear design. Put something on. Jam away on CAD for a while. Appreciate you all for joining me on a Friday night. Maybe next week we'll build that freaking snowmobile. I'll get my socket set out. We'll call it good. So check my membership chat. Oops. Sorry. I could have definitely missed things. I think you should get a nice sport track. No. What do you... That... Sport track. You were crazy. Real tools. Yes. All right, everybody. Have a good night. I'll see you again soon. Later.